I kind of gave him a set time limit, but still. You'd think they would at least be a little more responsible. Thank God for all the fog machines I have set up. Surprised how quiet they're running. Well, it's not like, my girlfriend's one to show up fashionably late. Who am I kidding? Her showing up fashionably late is basically a statement. Yeah, but that's what I get. Could have dated a normal girl, but nope. I just had to fall for a... And speak of the devil. No, I'm not upset. I stopped being upset long ago. Mostly because I knew that to date you, I have to kind of accept all of you. Yeah, and it does kind of come without some pros and cons. Not that it's a bad thing, just... I guess I just kind of want at least one normal date where you don't come swinging in just to kind of like quickly change into your normal wear. I mean, granted, sometimes I still come out of my shoots with my outfits and such, but in my defense, they let me keep the design shirts and clothing. So I can't really just say no to all of this. Why don't I have a shirt underneath this? Have you seen how hot it's been? Yeah, I'm only putting this on just so that I look somewhat normal. Why? Getting a good view of all the muscles and such, sugar? I'm teasing. No, in actuality, it really is just really hot, and I didn't want to kind of go around shirtless, Yeah. Wouldn't want too many people gawking at me. That's for you and you alone. So, this your first time actually being in this kind of scenario? Well, maybe going on top of buildings would be kind of cool, seeing fireworks, but just something about seeing them on ground level, it's just, I don't know, it's a little more magical. Now, it does have some drawbacks, I will grant you, but I like to think that there are some pros and cons. Pro? Okay. I don't have to constantly worry about falling hundreds upon hundreds of feet. That's always a pro. Yeah, con, it can get kind of boring after a while. But pro, of all the things that, we could be spending time together with, I like to think that just being on ground level is just a little more enjoyable. How so? Well, there's not the fear of anyone just like looking up and pointing up in the sky and saying, "What's that?" When I see a model being swung by a superheroine. Heroine? Or is it just a hero? Yeah, I think hero does sound a little bit better. Oh yeah, I had some drinks on stand by just in case. Well, yeah, it's hot outside. I'm not gonna just come unprepared. How's my week? Well, yeah, I did run into Castle, and they did break down in tears in front of me. Was kind of awkward, I'm not gonna lie. But can you really blame them? I mean, for real. If you witness as many things as they have, wouldn't you be a little messed up too? Why am I normalizing being around in front of Castle? Well, considering that I nearly got kidnapped by the Green Goblin, Doc Ock, the Vulture, Rhino, and nearly every villain of the week, it seems. It's just only natural that I talk to a vigilante somewhat normal. You don't think that's normal? Well, we can agree to disagree. But anyways, it sounds like you had something on your mind. You wanted to spend the first night... Wait, the first night that you actually just have a normal date? Like, a date. Didn't we? I mean, yeah, that was not that much of a normal date. Yeah, and that one you canceled. That one you had to reschedule because, yeah, Electro was running amok. So, yeah, I guess this is our first normal date. Just underneath the stars with the fireworks getting ready to go off. And some cooling units to help us chill out a little bit. Yeah, it's finally starting to work now. I guess the more I think about it, I guess this would be a good, normal first date. Just 4th of July with my special super heroine. Honestly, I can't think of a better way to end a date than just wait for fireworks. True. Some snuggles would be nice. Probably when the weather gets a little cooler, maybe. But I think right now, just sharing the moment, waiting for the first of the many fireworks to go off. Seriously, what has taken them so long? Yeah, I guess that would make sense. They gotta make sure that everything fits the protocol. Do I want to do anything before then? What do you have in mind? Well, I mean, I wouldn't say no to that. Kissing underneath the stars as we wait for the fireworks to go off. And yeah, that does sound amazing right about now. I would love it a lot. take the initiative, you really take the initiative. Oh, no, don't apologize. It didn't ruin the moment. If anything, it kind of added to it, don't you think? Yeah, just enjoying each other's company as the fireworks start to go off. What am I thinking about? I'm thinking how lucky I am to spend the evening watching the fireworks go off with my cute girlfriend. Yeah, it's not every day I get to see you blush like that. It's a good look for you. Yes, it is. Yes, it really is. Like, yeah, you can argue as much as you want, but you're cute when you blush. There's no denying. Okay, granted, everyone kind of doesn't see you blushing underneath the mask, but still. It's a good way to end a date? Yeah, I kind of agree too. Yeah, just spending the evening watching the fireworks go off. The bugs finally stop biting me finally. Yeah, I've been spraying off like perfumes. I don't know what it is. They just seem to be really attached to me. Man, even that One Punch Man villain wasn't this. Yeah, I do read One Punch Man. What about it? What, you think just because I do runaway model for multiple magazines and billboards that I can't enjoy nerdy stuff? I'm teasing. But really, this is a good way to end forth.